I have 9 sitters that are working under me. They are independent contractors. And I know from watching your podcast and a couple of the other, you guys recommend that we transition to W-2 employees. My question is, and I mean this in a very genuine way, I don't know why. Like, why do you recommend that? And what is the advantages or disadvantages of doing so? And at what point should I do that? Because I don't even know how to go about that. First time business owner. I
Yeah,
don't know. Everything is a learning experience.
totally get that. Totally get that. Real quick on that one is I think you might be referring to a lawyer I had interviewed. I don't normally touch on that too much because I don't want to give legal advice and be wrong about it since I'm not a lawyer or CPA or
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable.
but I do know that you have to be very careful, and the IRS is smacking down on the independent contractors being used and double checking whether or not those independent contractors are truly fitting within the ramifications of what an IC is, right?
Okay.
So the IC, in my understanding, you cannot dedicate certain times for them to work. You basically just have to give them a deadline of when to get XYZ done.
Mhm.
So for me, that automatically rules out like you have to be at Susie's house to watch Fluffy from Tuesday to Thursday because that doesn't give them the freedom of being able to work whenever they want. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. Now, there is a caveat to that, which I believe is that if you give them a time frame, like you could go between like 8 and like 12 for,
Yeah.
but honestly, that one I would refer you more to a CPA in
Okay.
town because they're going to be the ones to be able to walk you through the legalities of both of those options and how to set up W-2 if need be. And what's great about them is if you find a good one you trust, they can also handle the payroll.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah, that's another concern I have. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, take
So,
that off your hands right from the get-go so you're not bogged down with it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to find a new CPA. I didn't like my last one.
Yeah. 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 That's important. I think that's one of the secrets to really good business is to have a really good CPA that you trust, that really knows the laws inside and out, that helps you limit your taxes as much as possible.